everybody, and welcome to Rose's Cafe on this Father's Day Sunday afternoon. Today for dinner at Rose's Cafe we're going to make a very simple but very hearty and delicious dinner called Michael's Slammin salmon burgers. Now this is going to combine two very heart-healthy ingredients, avocado and salmon. So I hope you enjoy it. Our first task is going to be to make the guacamole salad. In this case we're going to use it for the topping for our salmon burgers, but it can also be used as a standalone side dish for a variety of foods, or a dip for chips, for instance. To make the guacamole we're going to need 2 avocados, 3 teaspoons of lemon juice, a teaspoon of salt, about a half a cup of diced onions, 3 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley, a teaspoon of minced garlic. It has some parsley mixed in it there, and a half a teaspoon, and that's a little more because I like it, is red pepper flakes, and 2 tomatoes. I like to peel and pit the avocado, and that's not a hard thing to do. You want to carefully, don't cut yourself, take your knife and cut them around the long end like this, and then take it apart like that. Now if necessary you can use your spoon to remove the pit, and then you want to use your spoon to scoop out the flesh, put it in your bowl, and you do that to the other half, and that's it, you're done. It's really easy. If it's not easy to cut, the avocado is not right. Now if you want to, you can take these pits, you can plant them in a pot of soil about 1 inch deep, and they'll sprout and grow you a nice. Next task you're going to want to do is to peel and seed your tomatoes. Now peeling tomatoes isn't hard if you know a couple of tricks. Take a couple of nice tomatoes like this and you cut just a shallow X on the end opposite the stem end. That. Then you want to immerse the tomatoes in boiling water for 30 seconds. This is called blanching, and you don't want it to go on longer than 30 seconds because you'll start cooking them, and you don't want to do that. You just want to get the skin loosened up. After 30 seconds are up, you can take them off. Take them out, put them on your cutting board. Now once they cool down enough to handle, you can peel that skin right off, starting at the edges you cut. And once you get it peeled, then you can quarter it. And once I quarter it, I like to go ahead and cut the stem end off at an angle, and then once I do that, the seeds you can just scoop right out. Once you get the peeling and seeding all done, you can then proceed to dice your tomatoes. In the bowl with our avocados, we'd like to add the lemon juice and the salt, and we would like to mash up and stir that together. We want to mash up the avocado meat good. Now that's looking pretty good, and it's okay if it's still a little bit lumpy because that's kind of the charm of it. But now we're ready to add pretty much everything else. The tomatoes, parsley, the onions, the garlic, and the crushed red pepper. And I'm going to use a whisk to mix it together because it just seems like a good tool to use. So there is our basic guacamole salad. And I'm going to cover it with the lid, and I'm going to refrigerate it till this afternoon when it's time for dinner, because it's better after it's been refrigerated. The next thing we need to make for tonight's dinner are the salmon patties. The ingredients for our salmon patties will be 1 can, 14, 15, 16 ounce can of salmon. The skin and bones remain with the fish. If you're really picky, you can pick those out, but I wouldn't bother. They're cooked, perfectly edible, and by the time you finish, you won't be able to see them or recognize them anyway. 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 1/4 of an onion chopped up, teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, a couple of tablespoons of cooking oil in which to cook the salmon patties, teaspoon of salt, 2 eggs beaten, 4 slices of bread which will be crumbled up and put into the mixture as well as the filler. For this job I'm going to use my flat griddle, and I'm going to go ahead and pour my 2 tablespoons of oil on there, spread it out a little bit, and let that be heating up while I prepare the patties. So we're going to add all of the ingredients to the bowl here. I already have the fish in there, and I'm going to crumple the 4 slices of bread into the bowl. Go ahead and add my 2 beaten eggs, onions, black pepper, salt, and lemon juice. Now just get right on in there with your hands and mix all that stuff up. The only real way to get it done. Now when you get everything mixed together well, you're going to want to make about 4 patties. So just kind of eyeball it and make 4 more or less equal sized patties. Put it right on the flat top or in your skillet, whichever you're using. Now we're simply going to cook the patties until they're a nice crispy brown on both sides, and they're heated through to the center. Keep in mind that the fish in the can is already cooked, so we're basically just reheating the ingredients. Once your salmon patties are crispy and golden brown, you just move them to one of your favorite buns. Top it with some of the previously made guacamole salad, and enjoy. So there we go. There's Michael's Slammin' Salmon Burgers. Not only are they hearty and meaty and good tasting, but they're heart healthy as well. Dinner on a bun. Well, that's it for today. I'm getting ready to eat now, and then I'm going to the ball game. We'll see you next time at Rose's Cafe. Thanks for coming.